Well, what is up, everybody? Turboverse here today, and we have to talk about Sony crying to the UK regulators about Call of Duty once again. It seems this deal just is not going to be through anytime soon. It's like each week there's like a new announcement, or either Sony is just crying, or somebody's approving it, or one country's approving the deal, or just Sony just crying in general. So, in this instance, Sony has told the UK regulator Call of Duty players are likely to switch to Xbox, even if the series stays on PlayStation. So even if it stays multiplayer, they think the people are just going to switch over to Xbox. Partly because of potential exclusive features on Microsoft's console. So, you mean to tell me when Sony had all these exclusive deals with Call of Duty before, it wasn't an issue, but now that Microsoft might have exclusive deals with Call of Duty, it's a big issue now. It's a big concern. Like, really? And that is a big issue. Then Sony has so many third party deals with these different deals with these third party companies, like the Harry Potter game. They have exclusive content on PlayStation. Same with Avengers that came, even though that game flopped, they said like exclusive Spider-Man content. So just don't get it. Like, why is when Xbox get exclusive deals, it's an issue, but when Sony does, it's just fine. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But Sony is whining once again about this nonsense. As the guy says, PlayStation has exclusive content and is still crying. Yeah, that's very prevalent. They're still crying is definitely very prevalent right now. The hypocrisy, yeah, a lot of hypocrisy from Sony right now. I don't know why they're still whining about this. It's kind of pathetic at this point. In other words, they're worried that that what they've been doing is going to be done exactly to them. The hypocrisy is sickening. Yeah, it's like it's okay when PlayStation does it, when Xbox does it, it's a bad thing. Okay. They're lying. Players are going to switch to get it on Game Pass at no additional cost. They are doing the same thing with Call of Duty. Are they serious? Yeah. I think Sony does have exclusive content Call of Duty this year, so I don't know why they're so like they literally just want zero competition at this point, which is kind of sad. They keep saying how Xbox is anti-competition. No, Sony really just wants no competition, like, at all. Oh no, the tragedy as he plays a small violin. Okay. The audacity. Yeah, all these different Call of Duty DLC exclusive content. So, PlayStation exclusive content at that. So, they're definitely hypocrites with this nonsense. The most hypocritical company in the industry, definitely have to agree. Bruh, PlayStation has exclusive features right now. Aside from exclusive content like skins and blueprints, they can turn off crossplay on Warzone. Xbox cannot do that. That's a pretty dope feature to have exclusively. Yeah. Another weak argument from Sony. Yeah, nobody's agreeing with Sony in this situation right here. And yet, if it was the other way around, Sony would have made Call of Duty PlayStation exclusive straight away, even keeping it off PC. Yeah, so if Sony was in the same situation, they would definitely make Call of Duty an exclusive game. So I definitely agree with that statement right there. Why would anyone want to switch just because of one IP? Sony needs to stop the BS right now. Okay. Why would anyone want to switch to Xbox to play this? PS5 is the preferred home console right now, and then that DualSense controller. Let's see. Alright, so all that money thrown to Infinity Ward over the years to festoon their point of selling Call of Duty colors wasn't to sway people to choose PlayStation over Xbox. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, there's been numerous receipts of Sony doing the same thing and exclusive Call of Duty content, but if Xbox wants to do it, it's a problem now. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. They do this on PlayStation right now. What makes the idea of Microsoft doing it so bad that the regulators need to step in? Sony ain't no fun when the rabbit has the gun. Okay. This is pathetic in my opinion. Spending millions of their own first-party exclusives and having no trust in them. Yeah, what about the first-party content that these fanboys brag about so much? Why is that not being at the forefront of what you should buy a PlayStation for? But instead, they pretty much say you should buy a PlayStation to play Call of Duty, get exclusive content Call of Duty pretty much. That's what they're pretty much whining about. But their first-party stuff, it's just like an afterthought pretty much. Jim Ryan can say whatever he wants, but I'm not switching consoles just because of Call of Duty. Sony is scared for once. What happens in theory if everyone says yes but the CMA? There's a decent whiff of irony for this one. Yeah. Sony needs to buy EA and have Bungie help fix Battlefield. Ironic. Okay. Hypocritical much? Sony is definitely looking hypocritical right now. I kind of feel like we keep talking about the same situation over and over again. It's going to the same thing. Like, Sony is definitely hypocritical. It's like, why are you complaining about them having exclusive content if you've been having exclusive content for the longest? Like, stay mad, PlayStation, and cope hard. Clown. Yeah, and this is for the newest game right here. You get exclusive content for the newest Call of Duty game, while they're complaining about Call of Duty having exclusive content for Xbox. Like, really? For the current Call of Duty, you got exclusive content out. So there's a lot of hypocrisy going on with Sony, and it's just really not making any sense right now. That's somebody can honestly take Sony seriously at this point. Sony's becoming a joke now, to be honest. Sony should just man up and compete, pretty much. How dare consumers make a choice and buy into a different ecosystem than PlayStation? Good to see Ryan having real confidence in his platform, retaining players, and being a value proposition without Call of Duty. Isn't Sony doing the same thing with Hogwarts Legacy? Yep, they are. They definitely are, but complain about when Microsoft has exclusive content. Sony? Was this Hello Pot calling Kettle Black at this point? Yeah. I don't see anybody agreeing with Sony at this point. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, why are you complaining about exclusive content deals? It's like you're known for making these exclusive content deals. Sony really doesn't see the hypocrisy in the statement, do they? Sony basically makes the same and no one complains. So PlayStation can pay for exclusive content for Call of Duty as third party, but they don't want Microsoft to do it under their ownership. F Sony, F PlayStation. Jeez. Is Sony joking? Like, they haven't been capitalizing on exclusive content for 2 generations? I don't know. Apparently, they just got sudden amnesia or something. Like, I don't know what's going on with Sony. Like, this statement really just makes no sense at this point. Because they literally do the same thing. But, if Microsoft does it, they're the bad guys now. It's like, it's weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna conclude it right here. People are kind of saying the same thing at this point. Like, Sony's being a big hypocrite at this point, which they kind of are just being big hypocrites. It's kind of like, you can't say that this is good for your company, but it's not good for Microsoft's company to do the same thing with Xbox. So I don't know, but I definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.